of acid rain is the man from Nebraska, Kevin Harris. His veteran puller, 46 years of age, and he has been around the circuit and had many a successful moment. Can he do the same here at Acid Rain? Multiple US champion, Yukon Jack winner. He has got real pedigree, as does the man he will face here. The local boy is Stephen Kirlew, wrestling out of Team Great Britain. Representing Milton Keynes, the hit comes to Manchester in furious form, far younger than his opponent, but he's very well travelled and a World Championship bronze medalist and British national #1.
Hi, my name's Stephen Kirlew, I'm from Poole, I'm here to arm wrestle Kevin Harris from USA.
My name's Kevin Harris, I'm from North Platte, Nebraska, USA. I'm here to pull Steve Kirlew of Great Britain.
I know that he's been in arm wrestling for about 20 years. I know that he's quite old, but he's very established, he's very technical. He's quite old school in what he does, very kind of hook orientated, very strong in static movements, but I think he's quite slow.
Steve's a young, hard-hitting hooker with a lot of speed, so I'll have to work on stopping him and then I can try to outpower him.
I think I can take him pretty quickly. I don't think he'll be able to hold my speed and the power with that speed, so the momentum behind my hit is, I think it'll be too much for him.
This one really is a battle of the boxer against the puncher, and this man is the latter. Power is in the corner of the man from Nebraska, USA, Kevin Harris. This guy's a lot of power. His opponent, Stephen Kirlew. It's a smiling, happy young Englishman that takes the stage at Acid Rain. Confident young man, Kirlew, and rightly so. He's got an arsenal of serious weapons, but he will need the speed, needs to stay out of the hook of the American. Big driving side press from Harris. If he can set the hook, he can win the match, and the veteran has managed to do so in round one. Driven in, and Kirlew straight away on the defensive. Wow! Kevin Harris fired and intense in round #1. Look at that on the replay. His elbow dancing close to the front of the pad. He used every ounce of side pressure to set the hook, but set the hook he did and explodes on the main stage. Harris with the win. First blood, USA.
Kevin Harris is alive hole in Manchester.
Towards the side.
Right in the armhole
Towards the side he's going. Same move as you.
Yeah.
with a win in the hook.
Come out or something.
We're going to do that next watch.
That's it.
Yeah.
Marvin Palmer and David Harrison working in the corner of Stephen Kirlew, and they needs a few words of advice there because he ran headlong into the hook of the man in the black shirt.
A little bit of it, Stephen.
The Rock Dog.
Ready, go.
Kevin Harris, and he's managed to set the hook again, and he really is the Rock Dog when it goes in there. Drives down Harris with the win. Kevin Harris taking over in Manchester. He may be wrestling away from home, but you would never think so by watching this display so far. Kirlew, every ounce of power to try and hold off the American, who is shaking with intensity as he hammers it down to the pad. Kevin Harris, 2 pins to 0.
Underneath and fall right the way round because you get him further enough there. You just need that last bit.
What did that look like?
It's good. You've got the motion.
He's just got his hook in.
But you just got his.
Did I almost get there though?
Sort of off there. Have you tried shooting in then?
You didn't come all this way to lose. You're up 2-0, baby.
All mine, baby, all mine.
Experience working in the corner of Kevin Harris, the welterweight champion of the world, the Hail Raiser, Jeff Hale. Advising his countryman. Kirlew asking, what did that look like? Did I get the right shape? Did I get the right movement? The answer is plainly yes, but not enough, because he could not take out the wrist of the American, and once again he's fallen into that hook. He's calling for elbow, but it looked fine from here. They'll go to the big screen, but it's Kevin Harris with the win. Kevin Harris is on fire. Enormous drive to the side. And the biggest problem for Stephen Kirlew is that he is unable to capitalise on the hand and wrist of the powerful American.
In the second and the third round, I'd actually tried to do a reverse move, which I would drop down into a losing position. But I didn't fully commit to that move, and if you don't fully commit 100% to that move, it just doesn't work.
Stephen Kirlew clearly aware of where the mistakes are being made.
That's 3, baby.
3-0, baby. Hey, do it again. Get up 4-0. and have some fun with it, all right? Get up 4-0, have some fun with it.
Drive, bit of that side.
Easy as that. Get up 4-0 and have some fun and do what you want to do. Stephen Kirlew may have other ideas about that one. 6 rounds is a long time. 3 are in the corner of USA. He needs 1 more to secure the win away from home in his Arm Wars debut. He looks determined to do just that. Look at the face of Kevin Harris. Big drive, better drive off the start from Kirlew, but he's landed in the hook, and the superior power of the American is evident. Whoa, 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 elbow foul. Get out of jail free card from Kirlew, and I can't understand why the Englishman is hitting into the hook. He needs to find that reversing top roll, target the hand and wrist, far better setup, and he appears to be doing so on this occasion. But all the intensity must go over the first inch, and that's better from Kirlew. Kirlew with the first chink of daylight in this arm wrestling match. Hammers into the hand and wrist, and for the first time this afternoon, Kevin Harris loses hand and wrist control. And Stephen, the hit Kirlew, lives up to his name and is alive, alive-o in Manchester.
Know where he's going outside every time. Focus. Jam that shit in there. Stay close to him. Get a good carve in there. Be explosive and jam, jam. Get that wrist crunch. You get him inside, it's over. Then you woo on his ass.
You get him inside, it's over. Is the advice of the Hail Raiser. You know where he's going. He's going outside every time. Well, certainly if I was his coach shouting instructions, that's what I'd be telling him to do. Kirlew needs to stay away from the power. Dance around it, and he got hand control again. Ominous signs for Kevin Harris. And he looks nervously into the crowd. That's Kirlew. Finally put the bullets into him. And the endurance may become a factor late on. The comments of Jeff Hale certainly accurate. If the match hits the hook, you will control it. And it's almost done so. Harris shaking as he drives inside. Enormous drive down. Looked like an elbow foul. Big hit, but being contested with the line judge, and they are going to the square in the air. To be fair, it looked like it was bobbling in the air. And it is the elbow foul to Kevin Harris, the American with the foul. And it's a get-out-of-jail-free card for Stephen Kirlew. Kirlew was calling it earlier than any man in the arena, and that's a much better hit. Oh, and he's gone off the back of the pad himself. Kirlew with the elbow foul when he had victory in his grasp. Both men have had a get-out-of-jail-free card in this round.
Both happy there?
Even Stevens in terms of the luck and misfortune, whichever way you look at it. Harris needed to secure hand control.
I've won before.
Oh, it's a second foul for Stephen Kirlew. A cruel way to lose, and Kevin Harris secures pin number 4 and the arm wrestling match in the most unusual of circumstances. Kirlew with a flying top rope, but overextended it, popped off the back with the elbow, and he loses the pin on a double foul.
It's over.
You can't
Man,
lose.
there ain't nothing left.
Look at the face of Kevin Harris. It's all over, he says. I have nothing left. It's all over. I have nothing left, is the words of Kevin Harris. Must be struggling with the endurance, but it's absolutely immaterial at this stage of the match. We're heading to the final round, and Harris said he can't close his hand there audibly. This should mean that Stephen Kirlew has a ticket to victory in this last round, and certainly does so. Rolls through the